So here we have Stella, and I'm just giving Stella a quick warm-up because we're about to do her place command. So I got her onto the place, rewarded her once she got on, just keeping this super positive as Stella is quite young still, and I want her to have a positive association with the place command and the Corunda bed itself. So got her on there, just kind of a quick little warm-up and a release word just to give her a heads up of what we're about to do. So now she's holding it and walking up. I'm praising and rewarding her throughout this. I want Stella to know she's doing a great job. I'm creating some distance. She did break away prematurely here as I had my back turned to her. So the second I noticed, I scooped her up nice and gentle, and then I took her right over to the Corunda bed, putting her back on there and starting over with the place command. So as you may have noticed, I just said to Stella, and that was just to let her know that she can't break away. Her body language was indicating that she was thinking about it. So to set her up for the best success, I kind of said just to give her a heads up not to do that. Stella's doing a little bit of protesting in this part of the video, and you'll see that I'm just very patient, holding a treat there and luring her back onto the Corunda bed. This way she went on there nice and gentle and willingly, and as she goes to break, this is then when I would put her back on, but instead she corrected herself. So I'll say yes, good girl when she does correct herself. As you'll see here, I did walk out of sight. I kind of upped the ante for Stella just to see how she would do. So if she went to prematurely barge, that would have been perfectly fine. All I wanted to do was show her that even when I step out of sight, you still have to follow through exactly like she did. So as we're taking these baby steps into strengthening this command, Stella is grasping it quite nicely. You'll also notice that the room was quite distracting. We had a lot of staff walking around. We had other dogs with their trainers walking in and out of the room, people cleaning in the same room that we were doing this, and Stella still thrived and did a very successful job of holding her place command. Of course, she does break away every once in a while, but that's to be expected as she is quite young and still just learning this command.
I think it's so cool to say after 25 years he has some new music coming out. It's Billy Squire.
So here, I'm really gonna test Stella. I wanna see if she's got it down and knows what I'm expecting of her. So I'm gonna walk through the door to the right, and I'm gonna walk the loop all the way around to the left side. You'll see me come back out. And the reason for this is I want Stella to hold that even if I walk out of the room. As long as she doesn't hear that release word, which is okay, she has to stay on that Corunda bed. And she did a really great job. That being said, Stella is still just a baby. So we have to have a lot of patience when working with her because she may have an off day or just be messing up, and that's fine. We always want to end on a positive note, so if I noticed Stella was having an off day or just not feeling that training session, then I would get her to hold place for maybe a moment or two, give that release word, and end with that. Or even maybe a sit and a down, as those are her strongest commands. If we end on a positive note, Stella will look forward to training next time. And that's what we want for our puppies. We want them to look forward to training as they are supposed to enjoy it. As does Stella. She loves training. She loves being goofy and playing. And yeah, so this is a really great time for her, and she loves the treats, of course. Stella and I are just being a little bit goofy here at the end of the session. Before ending with just a plain sit and down, I wanted to work on her sit from a down, and Stella picked up on that super quick. So I would just tell her sit, then down, and then when she was in the down, then again telling her sit and rewarding that. And she did really, really well with this. So we now will then end with just the sit and down, but again, just goofing around, adding to her skill set.